So I've been having a really weird time. Hey, hi, hello everyone. Things are not going well. I think I'm gonna title this video Reflections, Everything Sucks, but here's what I've been up to. It's like my excuse to be a little bit parasocial and just give you guys all the juicy details about what's going on in my life. I want it to be like a mix of because I feel like I don't do enough interesting things to warrant doing vlogs that often, but I do. And I don't usually find I like making notebook videos and flipping through them, but I feel like they're just not that interesting to other people. So I'm gonna do it like this, so it's more like I'm your friend and I'm showing you the shit that's going on. And so yeah, that's why we're doing this like this. I have this little plushie now that lives on my little notebook. I love it so much. It's a Sanrio character. I forget what his name is. Yeah, I went to this little I went to K-Town in New York City with some family, and I kept all my receipts in here. And so I got this, and then I got my sister a bracelet. And we had some really good food. Yeah, I think that might have been one of the few times that I left the house willingly. I was also working this job at park, and I was doing admissions at different spots at the park. It was really annoying and boring, honestly. I really hate working with the general public, if I'm being very, very honest. Also, working just has burnt me out so much. I barely feel like a person. I'm very not all here at any point in the day. I feel like I haven't been all here in the past 2 weeks. But I did end up quitting that job because I thought I was supposed to move, and we'll get back into that in a little bit. But I wanted to show you some more things in here first. I've been brewing up some ideas that I won't tell you about because I probably won't get to them quickly. I switched my papers out. If you've seen any of my previous ones, I have this weird shiny business paper. Because I just bought the wrong paper by accident. But I found a notebook that I've just been able to cut pages out of. And then I just hole punch and print my little dots on. And it's actual paper to draw on, I think. I think it might be a sketchbook. But it's good paper. And it's been so much nicer to write on. I think that's also why I've been writing more, because I don't have to worry about using Sharpie all the time. So the first thing I did was print out that picture of Mads Mikkelsen and Hugh Dancy. If you know anything about me, you know I love NBC's Hannibal. I printed that out just to see what images would look like printed on this paper, and it came out really good. It's the fact that I can only print in black and white with my dad's old laser printer. That's great. So I have that, and then I've had a couple songs stuck in my head this month. One of them was "Freak on a Leash," and I have there's something weird about my brain. But since I was a kid, if I got a song stuck in my head, I would have to keep listening to it on repeat, and do little notes about it, or I would have to write down all the lyrics while listening to it. So I got "Freak on the Leash" here. And then I did also later I did the song "Watermelon." We'll come back to that. And then I think that's it for now, but I'm probably gonna put another one soon because I get songs stuck in my head constantly. This morning I had "Pain" by 3 Days Grace stuck in my head, so I'll probably make a little one for that later. I live on fuck-ass Staten Island. Well, I have to take a ferry anytime I want to go somewhere. So I also made notes about going on the ferry and how this makes me feel, because I know that there's a finite number of times that I'm going to go on this thing, because I really need to get away from Staten Island. Being in Staten Island has been the worst mental place that I've been in a long time. So I need to leave. I need to leave expeditiously. Started getting playful with my notebook again. So I believe this is a termite sticker. So I have that sticker, and I have this sticker for on my birthday. It was my birthday this month on the 11th. And so the sticker that I chose was, oh, I can't think about this now. I'll go crazy if I do. I'll think about it tomorrow. Thought that was funny. That's what that says. And then a few days before, I went and saw a play written by my bestie from middle school. I've known this bitch since middle school. Love them. I also elected to put this meme here. And some more text. And the text says, I'm now 26 and have done nothing. No book, no stage career, a lot of unsatisfied desires, and a realization that I am but half of what I hope to be. But I am terribly profoundly happy and terribly profoundly unhappy. I'm alive, thank God. I decided to print this in here because I've been thinking a lot about reflections and about like where I want to be in life now that I'm 26. And like, I don't know. I have a lot of feelings. But I think all things considered, I had a really good birthday. I made myself a cute little lamb and potato dinner. It was nice. It was lovely. I have a little drawing of the Staten Island Ferry. I wrote here, said, I am on the Staten Island Ferry. I'm sitting outside today. The ferry is an industrial orange. The air smells of salt, a nice sea breeze. I love blaring my music in my headphones and watching the water. At the Staten Island side, you can see remnants of the old wooden dock. I think my favorite part of Staten Island has always been leaving it. I like the sound of the waves. So, here's where things get fucking mental. So here's like the real thing that I really needed to share with you guys. I was supposed to move this month. But that went to shit so fast. I was feeling so hopeful, so energized, and I'm in this really like crashed out, semi-depressed stage right now. Because it just went so fucking badly. I don't want to get into too much personal details because I don't know what's going on here. But essentially, I was supposed to move in with some family. I went for like the last weekend, to help plan out the room I was gonna be staying in, and then like just feel out how things are gonna go. For me and Sterling, he's here. Say hello to the people. Me and Sterling, and it was going really good. I felt really great, and then the day before I was supposed to leave, or the night before I was supposed to leave, these people who were living there, who were not expected to come back, came back, and it was a whole thing. And he's drinking his water, so I'm sorry if that's loud. But I did get this really, really cute picture of him sitting, and he did get to get some time in the sun and the grass, and it was really cute. And I'm just really mad. I'm really mad. I'm feeling really defeated. And I just feel like nothing's going right. Nothing has gone right for me for a while. Yeah, I feel fucking crushed, actually. Yeah, if I'm being really honest. What I wrote on that day was, well, that did not, ... well, that did not go as intended. And then I have a picture of a toe biter bug. I kind of just bed rotted here for a few days. I have my futon open, but the mattress is starting to like hurt me, so I put my old mattress on top of it. Since I already disassembled my bed because I thought I was gonna move already. So yeah, so like half of my shit is in storage right now, and the other half of my shit I just have here. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's really cool to try to like get myself back into like doing things. I started doing like no more than 3 things on a to-do list. And always like the first like 3 things that I thought of doing that day were what I wrote down. So that's been helping actually to have like such like small to-do lists, just getting them, checking them off. Even if it takes me sometimes it takes me literally all day because I'll just stop and I won't even be looking at my phone. I'll just like be catatonic for a little bit and like slowly get like a few tests like done a day, and that has been like enormously helpful for just like my mental and physical health. I started like exercising and I like, because I was working, I wasn't able to take care of myself as well as I know I should. But I started working out again. I have like a lot of like back issues, and it usually does help with like stretching and exercise. And also another thing that I've been doing for like my mental health, so I have my journaling, I have my little scheduled activities, but I've also been putting more time into like doing things I'm interested in. And something that I really love is horror. If you haven't already been able to tell from the various odd things on my channel about me and my little picture of Hannibal. So I rewatched The Passenger, and then I got really I've gotten really attached to Kyle Gallner, the guy who plays Benson, and because I remember that he was in Jennifer's Body. So I was like, how many other movies is this guy in? So I've been going through a little bit. I've been going through his discography. That's what it's called when you're an actor. But I've been going through the movies that he's been in. I watched Dinner in America, which I know is not horror, but he still had like the like white boy with the fuck ass mustache vibe, and I really love that. So I watched Dinner in America, fell in love with it. This is the other song that I have in here. It's from Dinner in America. It's a really cute movie. I enjoyed it. I love that film. I watched it twice, back to back. That's how much I loved it. It's definitely one of my favorite movies list. And then I watched Strange Darling, which he's also in. It was a fucking banger. I love that was a really good horror movie. That was a really good movie. And then I watched Jennifer's Body. So goofy. Horror fills me with such like happiness. So my current like obsession is Kyle movies that Kyle has done and horror. So I've also watched I watched The Cube, the original The Cube movie. That was really fun. I watched The Addams Family Values, and then also because it's Pride Month, I also watched But I'm a Cheerleader in Brokeback Mountain. I have some like actual sketchbook paper in here that I cut to fit. So I made this really cute illustration that I posted this one I think on Tumblr, if you follow me there. So hopefully I want to do something with that maybe. And then I want to show you this other page. I put a cockroach on here, and I did this like Wi-Fi signal between his antennas, and I wrote here, I feel acutely awful, like a rat with its tail clamped in trap, like a roach with its head cut off. And then here's when I like really like fully acknowledge the fact that Benson from The Passenger is a comfort character to me, and also that Simon is a comfort character to me, and again, Kyle, and Johnny Bridgetold. This is a comfort movie. The Passenger is a comfort movie to me. So then I've also been working on some art. So in addition to that sketch I showed you, I've also still been working on this painting. I've been working on this painting for such a long time. It's Will Graham. It's gonna be cool. So my plan for this guy is to obviously have to like finish painting him. I want to paint his face, this little strap of his jacket. And so my idea is to make this like a oracle card. That's what I really want to do, is make a set of oracle cards. And so this is gonna be a border here, and he's gonna have like a golden halo around him, like in the medieval paintings, medieval religious paintings. And then I think I'm gonna have fish hooks going down this way, and maybe some lures. I haven't decided yet. Worms maybe. And it's gonna be like the patron saint of fly fishing. That's gonna be this oracle card. I want to do like a whole like thing of like horror related oracle cards. I think that's really fun and cool. With it, most of it being fan art, I think that's what my idea for that, what I want to do with that is. Yeah, so that's everything that I want to talk about in my life. I'm still trying to figure out how do you put your life back together after like plan A, B, and C have crumbled, because that's where I am, and it feels like the only way to put yourself back together is by doing things, which is unfortunate because I am a tired bitch. Yeah, I guess like if you liked this like very rambly type video, let me know and I'll make more of them. You can check me out on Tumblr if you are on Tumblr. And if you wanted to check out any of my art is also listed down below. Please leave a like if you like this video so I know to make more of them. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.